I don't know if you've ever seen, stood at a meat counter and watched those guys in the back of in the meat room at a grocery store whack the meat, and then however they cut it, it comes down a belt, and then there's somebody standing at or conveyor, and there's somebody standing there to put it in a plastic package and then wrap it up real tight with cellophane. That's sort of what it's like for us when we're born. We're wrapped in this tight package of tensions that, I call them the disappointments of our ancestors. We're wrapped in this tight ligamentous sac that has in the wrapping all of the tensions of our parents and their parents and their parents and our culture and our larger culture and our specific society, all of which really becomes the limitation of anybody's ability to see what is happening in the world around them, or even to connect to it. And so, for the most part, we go through our lives living in this sack and seeing the world through this set of tensions, which, we both, react to and are constrained by. And we never figure out what's going on, among human beings or on this planet or anything else. We see 1/10 trillionth of the spectrum of light. That gives an awful lot of room for stuff to be going on just right in our immediate environment that we have absolutely zero awareness of. We live in this sack that profoundly limits us until somebody comes along who can take the sack away, who can cut the cellophane off, who can open the package, and who can begin to energize the life that is constrained in that wrapping and bring it more completely to life. And that's basically what I do, and what this experience that I'm sharing with you is. It is cutting away at the wrapper, and slowly, or as quickly as each of you can possibly take it in, can have the wrapping of your family's tensions removed from you, and the life inside you brought to life. So that life inside you, which is extremely fine, extremely refined, and extremely fine, can begin to extend itself in all the three worlds: the physical world, the mental and emotional world, and the spiritual world, the energetic world, can extend itself and begin to, just like, the dawning of the sun, can illuminate, your purpose in this world, the connections that you have immediately to the people around you, and more importantly, refinement and sophistication in your environment that is impacting you every day, that you're not aware of, you don't know about, you don't understand, you just bounce around in. So that slowly, slowly, you can become anchored in yourself, in the life that is truly alive within you, and begin to relate to the totality of your environment in a way that can continuously nourish and nourish and nurture and uplift you. And then even the painful circumstances that happen in our lives, we begin to appreciate are taking place as an expression of deep tensions and deep constraints within us that are beginning to break down and dissolve and release us from their hold. You have the opportunity and the power to completely transform your life into not an easy, life is never easy, but a completely positive experience. Completely. You have to take responsibility for your own creative energy. You have to be committed to it. You have to be committed. What we're doing here is not a belief system. It is not an ideology. It is not a doctrine or a dogma or any such thing at all. It is an energy exchange that, happens to liberate life from its limitation, from the limitations that are imposed upon it by, generations of brutality. But it requires a commitment, and a commitment is very, very powerful. What you're committed to, what you're committing to, is being the finest person you can possibly be and living the richest, biggest life you can possibly live. And that's a really hard thing to do, and it's a really hard commitment, and it's the only thing worth living in this world. So take responsibility for the quality of your life and be committed to growing it. And come here and learn about the tools that are available to you to make this change within yourself. And then sit here and understand that what I'm doing is taking away your tensions and bringing powerfully into the environment a dimension of energy which most human beings who've ever walked on the planet never have ever been in touch with. And connect to that and take it into yourself and hold it in yourself. Let it nourish you, and then move through your day with love and light, and expressing as much as you can, every positive quality that is alive within you, and reaching, when you get to a hard place, reaching deeper inside you, to bring out more positive qualities. Because every hard place that you bump into in you is not some asshole trying to torment you, or anything like that. It is a tension in you, a part of your life that has been compressed in you for a very long time, that is rising up out of you and expressing itself on its way out the door. And every hard place that you meet represents an opportunity for you to reach deeper into yourself, and in doing so, that hard place will reveal a finer quality and a stronger power and a richer experience that is available to you. Life is magic, and everybody's life can be full of it. Full of magic. Life is elegant and beautiful and extraordinary and surprising. Stuart Kaufman uses the term emergent behaviors, to to talk about life. And when he's doing so, he's a guy who's a sort of theoretical biologist. He's sort of a theoretical biologist working on complexity. He talks about emergent behaviors. And what he's trying to do is find an English term that is not religious, that relates to the magical property of, cells that come together in ever increasingly more sophisticated ways and express things that are darn surprising. The tantric tradition sees these emergent behaviors as ever present in life itself and a manifestation of vibrant consciousness, which is the foundation of everything that manifests. These unimaginable emergent qualities, these qualities will emerge in us and in our life as we develop an ever more powerful flow within ourselves and, between ourselves and the world around us. It's like releasing tension and allowing creative energy to flow. Let's be committed to the quality of our own lives and our growing. And don't get bogged down in the bullshit, which is completely useless. Let's stay focused on positive and keep working to open our hearts ever more deeply to be able to participate in the life inside and around us. Doing so will reveal the magic that is at the foundation of every emergent behavior. Namaste.